the future of AI are AI agents. AI agents are going to take over the way we use AI and how we define AI. I feel what we've seen so far is just scratching the surface, tip of the iceberg. AI agents will make this all real. And when I say agents, what I mean is an autonomous entity which can do tasks which are multi-step.
AI continues to advance. There's growing demand for tools that can streamline repetitive tasks and help people work smarter instead of harder. In many industries, automation is becoming essential to keep up with the very fast pace of digital transformation. This week, Anthropic unveiled an experimental function on Claude 3.5 Sonnet. It's an AI model that takes automation a step further by directly controlling desktop applications, something very few AI tools can do. Now, Raj, this is kind of groundbreaking. What are your thoughts?
Well, as it happens, the future of AI are AI agents. AI agents are going to take over the way we use AI and how we define AI. I feel what we've seen so far is just scratching the surface, tip of the iceberg. AI agents will make this all real. And when I say agents, what I mean is an autonomous entity which can do tasks which are multi-step. At the moment, when we look at, say, querying ChatGPT, it's one step. We do one thing at one time. This is a game changer. It's going to make sure that we are able to use AI completely end to end like a human being does. Take a task, take a problem, and solve that issue end to end. And that's where Anthropic is going to shine, where their Claude 3.5 Sonnet AI agent, which basically the first step on that is to have a desktop application. So with that, what they're doing is they're able to control your PC into different tasks. So start the browser, check your email, do those kind of things. Although most of the application at the moment is still a bit weak, very buggy. The API does a better job from the Anthropic 3.5 Sonnet compared to the actual tool in regards to doing the different functions. It's definitely a step in the right direction.
Yeah, yeah. Now you've mentioned like opening random things like opening a browser tab and that sort of thing. What are the actual possibilities that this creates for AI in everyday tasks? I mean, it takes a split second to open a browser tab, but I would imagine that that goes hand in hand with additional automation that you've hopefully got running in the background. So could you maybe kind of flesh this out for us a little bit?
Absolutely. I'll give you an example to kind of help you realize the value of this. Say, for instance, you said, Megan, that you want to go visit a customer, or say you want to meet your team in London, for instance, right? But you want to know exactly where, say not London, but maybe which part of London, which borough of London are they staying at. So you can book your flights and train tickets as well. So what you can ask the tool to do is to go check your emails, find the information from the last few months where one of your colleagues told about where they live, then go to Google Maps, find that location, then go to Google Flights, book that, look at that flight, use your credit card details to book a flight, get you the preferred aisle seat which you love, and then get you a train ticket as you arrive into, say, London Heathrow, and from there get you to your colleague's office or home. That would be really impressive, and that's a multi-step process. Very annoying, very repetitive. I'm taking a lot of flights at the moment. I absolutely dislike doing that task, but I have to do it. There's no other option because I have my preferences. But if I can teach the AI these tasks, these preferences, boy, this is a game changer. I can save hours of my time every week booking flights and hotels.
Yeah, yeah. Now, I mean, that's amazing. Having just traveled myself, I thought I was doing quite well, by just having an eSIM. So, I mean, this is a game changer. But it does, you've mentioned, credit card details, going through emails, that sort of thing. This has got some serious safety and security concerns linked to it. What safety measures do you think Anthropic have had to put in place to prevent misuse of this particular tool? And what are some of the main risks people should be aware of with AI gaining more control over our computers?
It's certainly not without challenges. In fact, Anthropic hasn't given the full power to these tools. These sort of things, these sort of tasks are usually run within businesses to do repeat tasks. So the big opportunity would lie in those repeat tasks. For example, scanning documents, emailing them across, or responding to people, or using a legacy software which you can't use automation using APIs for. That's where this sort of automation comes into play usually. But with this, we will have to start thinking about safety and security of our credit cards, for example. We need to add in extra layer of two-factor authentication for our credit cards. So even if we do delegate the task to the AI to do, we are in control of the payments. So we actually authenticate the option, and the AI lets us know. But again, they're not the only ones doing this at Anthropic. There are talks about Google launching their tool called Jarvis AI agent within the browser, within Chrome browser. So it'll do all the tasks for you there. Again, similar sort of style things. But we have to be kind of open to it. Again, we've been using Chrome browser with Chrome extensions where we put in credit card details all the time. So there's an element of that already happening and has happened in the past. But coming our way now is more automation. It is scary, but there will be measures like two-factor authentication or limiting some of the actions to human beings only. So maybe the payment part is where we come into play. But we'll have to train the AI better and make sure that we are able to control and disconnect the AI if it does go wrong.
Yeah, yeah. Now, you've mentioned Jarvis. There are other companies, like you say, developing stuff. OpenAI, Microsoft are also creating similar tools. Do you think that they're all at the stage of maturity, or do you think that Anthropic is way ahead? Are we looking at a case with this particular tool that we saw with OpenAI when they launched ChatGPT? It's kind of like, let's just put this thing live and see what it does and see how people use it. What makes Claude 3.5 Sonnet stand out amongst the competition? And then is this a bigger trend in AI becoming more kind of interactive and hands-on? Is this the way we're moving now towards a more integrated AI environment?
And safe with confidence that every LLM, every major AI company is working on some sort of agent platform at the moment. To answer your question, what makes Anthropic so special is the fact that it has a great user interface. The ability to kind of interact with a desktop application is intuitive, is better than just text, for instance. So who wants to use an API anyway, right? Even the developers are sometimes not keen to use the API, for example. So that's where it shines. Again, there are other developments in Hugging Face, the platform where they have built agentic workflows. The big thing here is that, for example, look at O1, the latest model from ChatGPT. Even that is in many ways agentic in behavior because it goes back and forth to get the right answer for you. So every tool right now is working on it. I don't know how good is the internal tool of OpenAI because they won't talk about it. Neither would Meta, nor would Gemini properly about it. They just launched, and well, they haven't launched it yet, but they discussed about Jarvis. So all in all, I feel there is going to be several tools in the market. I often tell this to my audience in my talks and workshops that give it 2 more quarters and you'll be talking about AI agents only. You won't give a damn about anything else. It's just going to be only AI agents all the way. So it's coming up in a big way. In fact, every tool today is being worked towards an AI agent workflow.
Amazing. I think that probably is a good way to wrap up our episode. So we're going to hand it back to the audience. What do you think? Are you excited about the AI, the idea of AI handling more of your daily tasks? Or do you think that the potential risks kind of are giving you pause? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Please pop it in the comments of this video. And if you enjoyed today's discussion, don't forget to follow or subscribe to the podcast for more insights into the latest tech trends. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you in the next episode.